a jammer. Let's go here. Jammer classic.
Joined now by Syracuse head coach Gary Gait, coach Spallina, McCool, and Owen Hiltz. We're going to make a quick opening statement from coach, and then we'll take questions.
Good win, solid win. I thought we came out strong today. Jumped all over them, and I think we got a little bit comfortable after we got up big and kind of played the second half and coasted a bit. But I'm still happy, proud that they got the win, they got the W, and that's really all that matters. I think it's a great opportunity to learn about intensity for 60 minutes. And hopefully we learn from today. And the good thing is we get to move forward and have another opponent on Monday.
Gary, how much are you thinking in the second half? You got 3 games in 8 days. You got to pace your substitutions. Does that enter your head at all?
We went out there, but we weren't as sharp. Our shots were a little off in the second half. We played a little relaxed, couple turnovers, face-offs. Just things didn't necessarily, they weren't going the way they were the first half. So, but we still got some guys some rest, and the game was pretty slow in the second half. So, it wasn't that bad as far as wear and tear on the body. So, these guys will do the work and rehab and get hydrated and be ready to play Monday. I know that.
Joey and Owen, just what were you guys seeing from Daly, their goalie, in the second half? How did he get into that groove?
Yeah, I think he was great. I think coming in the way he did, he probably didn't think he was going to play much. To do what he did, I thought he was very good. I think it's a couple shots that we all probably want back, but you can't. So, I think he was hot. I think maybe, me personally, I think I got to, change up my levels a bit. I think I went back-to-back shots. I think I went low to low and high to high. I think I probably want those 2 back. But yeah, he was great. There's not much else you can say.
Joey, 5 goals, 5 assists, really put the team on your back, including a nice goal in the second half in the bottom shelf. What was the motivation behind this performance, especially for tonight against Vermont, second game of the year?
Yeah, I don't think I necessarily put the team on my back. I think we got great guys on our team. I think they set me up, and then I'm able to set them up. I think it's a team game. Like obviously last game, Mike was our guy, and then today, it was a complete team effort, and I think we just played the way that we were supposed to, and it just so happened, that my shots were falling, and I was able to find guys when they were off the ball, and I thought offensively we played pretty good. So
anybody can answer. What type of physical tone do you guys look to set on a nightly basis? It came out, had a couple of penalties early, but just physical overall. What type of tone do you guys like to set?
You want me? We just like to play tough, great team defense, and we're trying to pride ourselves on ground balls and competing. And so far, I think we dominate on the ground ball side, and that's important to us. But that usually means you got to be physical to get the ground balls, right? Because that's where the physicality really comes into play. When the ball hits the ground, you got to get after it. So I thought we did a nice job there, and that's something that we're going to be focused on all year.
Coach, do you think stamina will be an issue for this team moving forward?
stamina.
For me? Okay, yeah, stamina. No, I think these guys, it's a start. It's early in the season. These guys will rest and get prepared. They'll hydrate, and they'll be fine. As far as today goes, I don't think it was stamina. I think it was more mental than anything. Just a little bit of lack of focus, You kind of get up big and you kind of get caught. Not, one person is not quite focused and the next person is not quite focused, and then you end up playing a second half like we did.
Gary, I think that's what contributed to the 8 penalties, what you were just saying there, about focus.
Penalties are tough, you know. Sometimes when you just make them, you know, the guy turns his back, things like that. I thought we could, you know, definitely had a few more our way as well. But, you know, I think when you get up big, it always seems that the penalties go against you.
Coach, even with the penalties, how can you assess the way your man down unit played tonight, you know, continuing what's been a good 2-game stretch for that group?
I think it's easy to assess how they did. They were awesome. You know, I thought that was one of their best performances today. Really did.
Especially late in that first half when there was, or late in that first quarter when there were those 3 penalties called on one play. Just what was it like for you to see the resilience of that man down unit?
You know, I'm loving what they're doing. That's 2 games where they've been down 2 men and they've been able to not allow them to score in those situations, and I think that's key. Special teams is always a big part of the game, and I thought our man up did a good job, 2 for 2, and I thought our man down did a great job. You know, 1 for 6, but I think there was 8 or 9 penalties, so they did a great job.
Jimmy, what can you say about the defense in front of you right now? Because it looks like you're just having fun out there and making a lot of easy saves.
Yeah, the defense has been unreal. I think I've said in the past, 3 of the best defensemen in the country, in Billy, Fig, and Gracie. And I think we just have a really tight unit too, which helps out everyone. You know, we're really close. We can always lean on each other. And we're kind of just trying to take it play by play as a unit, you know, never getting too high, too low, and just all our focus is on the next play, the next stop. So it's been huge for me just to kind of get going with them in front of me because it makes my life a lot easier. So.
Yeah, Owen, you talked about a couple weeks ago, sometimes you qualify success as getting to hype up your teammates on the sideline. In the first 2 games, you guys have, the starters especially, have gotten to go out a little early and hype up your guys' teammates. I guess, what is that feeling like? What has that feeling been like in the first 2 games to get to kind of step out and watch these guys that you go up against in practice every day?
Oh, it's unreal. I mean, you look down at the other end, at least for the offense, and you see these guys getting beat up by Billy, Fig, and Gracie every day, every second. And just them getting the opportunity to go into a game is just something that the starters always want. And it's just always fun, especially when you see these guys getting their first touches, the freshmen, and they're getting points or they're making plays. It's easy to get up for them.
Owen, how would you describe the goal you had, kind of sweeping the net goal there? Take me through that play and how you managed to kind of knock that one in.
Oh, the man up goal. Second goal.
Oh, I just saw the ball in the air and I went to whack it. To be completely honest, I mean,
Hockey player.
yeah,
Hockey guy.
yeah,
Instincts kicking.
yeah, I guess.
Coach, your 3rd straight year playing Vermont, what do you pick up on a team playing them year in, year out?
Well, I think, you know, you can see how they make adjustments, and I think they've done a nice job of, you know, rebuilding their team each year. And that's why I think they're going to be competitive and they're going to be playing for their conference championship, I'm sure. They're a solid team.
Yeah, this is for Coach and Joey. Joey, you had 5 points first game, 10 points this game. Just what changed for you from that first matchup with Jacksonville? And then, Coach, what do you see the difference between the two?
Yeah, you know, I think this year, you know, I'm kind of just letting the game come to me more. And, you know, I have great teammates and great guys that are around me, you know, that are able to help set me up. You know, I think me and Coach have been talking about it, you know, kind of just moving my feet more when I'm shooting and, you know, kind of attacking the ball. I think in the past, you know, I've been kind of waiting for it to come to me. And, you know, I think this year I've been, you know, definitely better at attacking the pass and, you know, getting a better angle on the goal and, you know, kind of being able to move the goalie. And, you know, I think I'm just finishing my shots and, you know, capitalizing when guys are getting open for me. So.
Yeah, Jimmy, now with 2 games under your belt, you know, as the new starter, how has that transition been for you and what's been the key to finding success in that new role?
Yeah, like I said, I think the defense being so tough and just hard to play against in front of me has made it a lot easier for me. And, also just like having belief in myself too. Like I know I've going on my 3rd year here now. I was behind arguably one of the best goalies, if not the best goalie in the country for those last 2 years. So, I really enjoyed kind of finally getting the chance to show what I can do and, just having confidence in myself of being able to make those tough saves and, clear the ball, communicate with the defense. So, yeah, I'm just taking it, like I said, the defense is just play by play and just kind of focusing on making the saves, doing the little things, and, yeah, just kind of taking it lightly and just giving it my all.
Thanks, everybody.
Thank you.
Thank you.